question 17. We have Gary spends 5/8 of his money on 10 identical notebooks and 10 identical files. Then he spent 5/6 of his remaining money on the bag. So the most important keyword here, okay, everybody, is your remaining money. It tells you you can do your part whole model or your branching. So how do I do branching? Is I will always start off with the keyword that is called my total. Every time branching, branch out 2 branches. So your total money is 8 unit. Look at here. 8 unit of his money. So let's put the 8 on top. And out of it, he spent 5 unit on 10 identical notebooks and 10 identical files. Branch out that time, the 5 unit, right, is for your 10 notebook plus 10 identical file. So when you take 8 minus 5, your remainder here should be a 3 units. Once you're done with this part, look at the next fraction right here. Your remainder is your denominator, 6 units here. So put the 6 unit in here. Out of the 6 unit, 5 unit is spent on the bag. So you're going to branch out 5 units spent on the bag. And then if you take 6 minus 5, you're going to get 1 unit, which is the left. So the very first thing what I will do is I will make remainder the same. On top here is 3 unit, below here is 6 unit. So to make it the same, I will times 2. And if I times 2, it will affect all my numbers here because they come from the same number bond. So I will times 2, I will get 16 unit, 6 unit, and a 10 unit. Now check your numbers from bottom up. 1 unit plus 5 unit is 6 unit. 6 unit is your remainder plus whatever you spend here, 10 unit, total is 16 unit. What fraction of Gary's money was spent on the bag? Your bag is 5 unit out of total 16 units. So your answer is 5/16. Each file costs $4 more than each notebook. So every time you see the keyword more than, right, you will draw your model already. 1 file to 1 notebook is $4 more. So let's draw it. $4 more. Okay. Bag costs $38 more than each notebook. So your 1 bag costs $38 more. Okay, I need to draw $38 more. $38. So if you don't have any clues at all, then what I suggest you to put is just put a 1 part right inside. Okay, why I use 1 part, not 1 unit? Because just now, my unit is represented here already. So I don't want it to mix up with whatever I got earlier on. This one is talking about the money that's left. You cannot say money is left 1 unit you put here, okay? They represent different things. So to distinguish them, I'll put a 1 part right there. If you look at your bag here, here, your bag is 1 part plus $38. Tell me, it's equals to how much or how many units earlier on your bag? Very good, your bag is 5 units. So you're linking your model here. Your bag is 1 part plus 38. You're linking with whatever you have just now is 5 unit, right? So let's write that down, 5 unit. Now, I want to go and link up with here. Look at this. My 10 notebook and 10 files, right, is 10 unit, right? I want 10 unit. I don't want 5 unit, okay? So, if I want 10 unit, right, what I do, I will times 2. 2 part plus $76 is my 10 unit. If 1 notebook is 1 part, 10 notebook, right, is 10 parts. 1 file is 1 part plus $4. Then 10 files is 10 parts plus $40, right? Everything just times 10. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get out the 10 notebook and 10 files so that I can make use of my 10 notebooks and 10 files just now, which is equals to my 10 unit. And just now my 10 unit I found out is 2 part plus 76. So my 2 part plus 76, okay, here is equals to 10 unit, which is my 10 notebook and 10 file, which is equals to my 10 notebook and 10 file here. So essentially what it means, 10 part plus 10 part, it will give you a 20 part, and there's still an excess of $40. Okay, my 20 part here, I need to minus away the 2 part on the other side, right? Let me just put in the dollar sign. Okay, my $76 here, I need to minus away the $40 on the other side. Okay, 76 minus away $40 is a $36. Is equals to 20 part minus 2 part is 18 part. One part is $36 divided by 18. My one part is a $2. And if my one part is the $2, right, you want to find out how much money Gary was left. Remember, Gary was left with one unit, not one part. Unit and part are different, okay? So, if you want to get your unit, you can first find your bag. Your bag is 5 unit, right? Your 5 unit, your bag is the same as 1 part plus 38. To find my bag, it is 1 part, which is $2 plus $38 is $40. And this bag, $40, is equivalent to 5 unit there. So to find out that 1 unit, right, if 5 unit is $40, then your 1 unit is $40 divided by 5. Okay, that's how you get 1 unit is $8, and this is how much he is left with, which is 1 unit. Okay, so your answer is $8 right there.